My brow, my brow, my brow. Just say wow, wow. Just say wow, 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 wow. What's up, my people? You know, it's your girl Lisa, and I'm back today with another one. So for today, I'm gonna be doing my eyebrow tutorial. So in today's video, I'm gonna be using my L'Oreal micro ink pen. There's a little bit of makeup, but it's fine. I'll also be using my Wet n Wild Coloricon pencil. A brown pencil works best for me. I feel like black pencil is a little bit too dark. I'm gonna be using my LA Pro Girl Fawn concealer. You'll also be needing some brow brush, okay? These are essentials. And you're gonna be needing a eyeshadow in a brown shade. And this is the L'Oreal Deep Mocha. Okay, so now that you know what we need, let's get into this brow. So I'm gonna be starting off with my brow pencil. And the first thing that, for me, I don't have much brow, right? But I know I've been doing it so long, I go with the corners of my brow here. So that's where I want my arch to start. And I'll be going from the bottom and then the top. For you guys, if you have good brow, just follow your brow guide. Your brow shows you the shape that you want, and you can change the shape of your brow if you want to. But it's all about just drawing a specific way. So I'm just gonna start off by going in on my lower brow line here, and I'll just be going straight up with that. So I'm not gonna go straight over, no, I'm gonna go slanted. Do you see what I mean? And right in the corner there where I want my brow to start arching, I'm gonna take it down. Boom. So your bottom line will pretty much be a canvas. Don't worry about that stuff, we can clean that up with concealer.
So I'm just gonna go right above my natural brow, right there, just on top. I'm gonna bring this all the way over. I'm gonna stop right there, and exactly where my brow arches, I'm gonna be bringing that down. Do you see what I mean? Okay, so up and over, right in the arch, then go down.
Boom.
So that's pretty much the canvas that we need for our brow, both top and bottom. So we're gonna be filling in the center portion of our brow, but we're not gonna fill it in all the way, okay? We're gonna fill it into about here, and the rest will pretty much be us blending, okay? We're gonna be blending the pencil right out.
So now that we have the brow shape that we need, we're gonna be going in to fill the center portion of the brow right here. So we're not gonna be filling the brow all the way out to the end. No, we're gonna stop here, and we're gonna be blending this brow out.
Okay?
So let's go in. So we're gonna be filling here. All of this portion here, we're gonna go in and fill it in. Boom. Fill that in. The rest stays empty. So that gives the illusion of your hair after it's nicely blended. If you want, you can go in with the brush that's on the back of your pencil just by pushing it out like so and blending up, but I'm just going to be using my brow pencil brush. So after we have our brow the way we want it, I'm going to be going in with some concealer. You can use any concealer that you have. You can even go in with a foundation that's a little bit lighter than you are. Just maybe one shade lighter.
So I have my concealer on my brush. I'm just going to be going in, and I'll start working the concealer at the bottom here. So I'm going to be looking in the mirror behind me, guys, but you'll be able to see everything that I'm doing. So I'll start from right here in the middle, and I'll be dragging that concealer down to the outer portion of my brow, like so. And this gives the illusion of a freshly shaved brow, okay? Sharpened. So it defines and sharpens your brow. Pulling that down just to blend it out so it's not too harsh. Okay. Remember, we're making brows here, so it's gotta be scrumdiddlyumptious, okay? Scrumdiddlyumptious. Okay, now that I have that part in, I'm gonna be going to the beginning of my brow, and I'll be doing the same thing, pulling that product back towards that way. So I'm just gonna get a little bit more concealer, and then let's go. Like, you can already see my brow looks very much so defined. Ooh. Did you hear that? That was a concealer squirting out. That was a concealer squirting out. Okay, now I'm gonna be starting from the beginning here, and I'll be drawing a line. So I'll be trying to get this line as straight as I can, okay? So it looks nice and straight while meeting with the other portion of my brow. So I'll pretty much keep going in to try to get this line as straight as I can. So there we go. Now that's nicely straightened out. I'm gonna be going in with my Damp Beauty blender, and I'll just be tapping that to soften the concealer. Now what you can do is you can either use your foundation, or you can still go in with some concealer for this part. So we're gonna be doing the same thing, the same exact thing to the top portion of our brow. Going for my concealer. Okay. And I'm using the mirror behind, guys. And then you'll draw that line. And remember, where it gets to the arch, you're gonna go down. See that? So you can blend that out a little bit, blend your concealer out a little bit, just so it's not looking too sharp. This is where if you feel like your brow is too fat or your arch is too fat, you can use, or too thick, you can use the concealer to cut that down a little bit, right? So for me, I can go in, and if I choose to, I can cut off some of my, right here, if it's too thick with the concealer. Just cut off a little bit. I don't want to cut off too much. And I want my ends of my brows to be pointy, so I'll be going in there with the concealer and just making the shape that I want for my brow. Hey, I got brows. After that's all done, I'm going to be going in with some of my L'Oreal Deep Mocha. And I'll be getting that on my brush, just like so. Okay. Make sure you have that product on the brush. And this helps to set your brow in place, so you have it on for a long time. Listen, okay, we're in a new era where you can use so many things to set your brow. You could do the powder. You can use school glue, okay? Literally glue stick. By choice, right? You can use glue stick, and what the glue stick does is it keeps all your brows, everything just in place, like it stays. Okay, you can even use got to be glue free spray, no joke, okay? And your brow will stay on. It won't be going nowhere, okay? All day if you want it, all day. So I'm gonna be going in with the powder on my brow like so. And I'll just be brushing that in. And what that does is it sets the brow, so it makes it very matte finished. I'll go in with a little bit at the top there, but not too much. Really focusing on the end tail of my brow.
So after setting my brow in place, I'm going to be going in with my L'Oreal Micro Inkjet pen, okay? And I'll just be going in to draw little strokes going up. So if you guys look closely, you'll see that the tip of this brow pen has 5 points. There you go, it's all jaggedy. So this is what helps to give you the illusion of lines, like it gives you more strokes. So I don't really focus down on this area, right? I could use it to darken here if I want to, but what I focus on is really here. So you don't have to do this step. You can literally leave your brow like this and you'll be good. So you can go in, like, do your lines if you want to draw lines. So that's pretty much what the pen does. So it gives you the illusion of lines. One brow down, let's get into the other one. So since I already went ahead and I explained the process for this, I'll just let you guys watch as I complete my left brow. And make sure, just try to line things up, so wherever you're drawing your line, you can go over and start from there, right? So line it up. Even if your brow pencil comes with a sharpener, guys, one of these always come in handy. You can get this at the dollar store. So I'll just start off by drawing that baseline just to create the canvas so I can work with it. And if you do this first, the rest of the step pretty much goes very easy. I'll just be going in now to connect the upper portion to the lower portion of my brow, and I'll be filling the middle portion. I'll now be going in with my blending brush, and I'm just gonna be blending that brow outwards. While I'm blending, I'll also be combing and using my brush in an upward motion. And what that does is it helps the brow to have a softer appearance. Now I'm just gonna go in with my concealer, and this one is the LA Girl Pro Concealer in the shade Fawn. And I'll just be using that to line around the edges of my brow, just to sharpen and define, just as I did before with my previous brow.
So the concealer takes a longer time to dry, so if you take up a little bit more than you need, you could just dab it here or put it at the top. Put it where you know you're going to use it, right? So I'll just continue to work that concealer close to the brow just to try to get it as precise as I want it to be. Also, if you guys enjoy watching, please don't forget to like, comment, and subscribe, and share your thoughts with me down into the comment box below. Hey, and your brows are sisters, okay? Not twins, so you could try to get them as close as possible to being equal. Trust me, only you will notice. Nobody else will notice. Unless you tell them.
So now I'm just going in to conceal the upper portion of my brow. After doing that, I'll be sharpening my edges just to get them the way I want them to be. I like my edges to be a little bit on the smaller side, so I don't like them to be too chunky. So that's exactly what I'm trying to do right now. I also go ahead to use the back of my brush as a guide, and that just helps me to know where exactly I want my brows to stop. And also, if my brows are a bit more extended than I would like, I just go with my fingers and I pretty much pinch the ends off. So it's pretty much a pinch motion that just gets it cleaned up and keeps it sharp just the same. After that's done, I'll pretty much go in with my concealer just to clean the edges up so it looks nice and clean, you know. And then I'll go in with my brow brush just to add some powder so I can matte that brow and give it a nice matte finish, and it also lasts longer. So now I'm just going to be going in with my L'Oreal micro pen, and I'll just be using that to get the line effects that we spoke about earlier, just to the front and in the middle. And I should be good after that. So the purpose of this video is to show you guys how I achieved my brows. I also went ahead to insert a picture of my brows after my makeup was all done.
So guys, this is exactly how I get my brows, and I move into doing my eyeshadow, and trust me, after you're done, your entire look just comes together nicely. Now you guys see how I did my brows. I hope this helped a lot. Like, doing brows these days, it's so versatile. Like, if you want to have colored brows, all you literally have to do is go over that with some eyeshadow of the color that you want your brows to be in, and you can lock that in with your glue or your free spray. So it's literally that easy. Okay, and if you choose, like I like to do my brows like this, sometimes I'll go a little bit lighter on my pencil, so when I blend, I don't have that much, right?
It just depends on the kind of look that you're doing. And don't forget, guys, I'm gonna be leaving my link to my Instagram below. If you have Insta, go follow your girl over there.
If you enjoyed watching this video, don't forget to like, comment, and subscribe, okay? Subscribe so we can be friends, okay? I want to be your friend. Mocha to be your friend. Friend till the end. I hope this video helped you in doing your brow. Like, let me know if you guys give this a try, okay? Let me know if it's helpful for you guys. Let me know if you guys want to see me do a colored brow, okay? Thank you guys so much for watching. Stay tuned for my next video, guys, okay? I'm coming up with something nice.
Anyways, guys, take care, stay safe, and until next time.